Okay, so today we're going to continue our lesson from yesterday. First, by finishing the blood flow chart that we started, which I told you guys we were going to do that in yesterday after class. But after we do that, we're going to get into the heart diagram, where you guys are going to be depicting the path of blood through the heart. So I'm going to give you guys about 5 to 7 minutes to finish your flow chart from yesterday's lesson, and then after that I'm going to put you guys in breakout rooms with another group, and you're going to read off your flow charts to the other group for peer review. And peer review is very important because engineers have coworkers review their work and make suggestions for improvement before presenting it to the boss or to clients. This is a lot like what we are peer reviewing in class before submitting it to the teacher, me, for grading. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys 5 to 8 minutes to finish you guys a blood flow chart, and I'm gonna start that right now, and you guys can ask me questions if you need to. So I'm gonna start the timer and go. Okay, and that is the end of, I just did 6 minutes because a lot of you look like you're pretty much getting done. So now I'm gonna put you guys in breakout rooms. So you're gonna be in a breakout room with your partner and then 2 other groups. So I'm gonna do that right now, and then I'm gonna give you guys like 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna give you guys also like 5 minutes after that for revisions. So I'm gonna start the 10-minute timer and go. Okay, so that is the end of the 10 minutes. Now we're gonna do about 4 minutes. I know I said 5, but we're gonna do 4 minutes of like revision. So you guys take in the notes that you got from the groups and just apply it to your blood flow chart. And if you don't think that's correct, you can ask me about it and I'll help you guys out. But I mostly want you guys to do this from peer review, unless like you think that their answer is completely wrong or whatever. So I'm going to give you 4 minutes for that, and I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. And again, this is like kind of a review day, so that's why we're working on the projects from yesterday's lesson. So this is just kind of a day for you guys to just ask questions that you don't know, like peer review, all that. So if you have any questions, then just feel free to ask. Okay, you guys, that is the end of the 4 minutes. We're gonna review those at the end of class, so just keep that handy. We're gonna move on to our next activity, and it is of a heart diagram. So I sent you guys the link to the diagram of the human heart. I'm gonna show it on my screen here in just a second, but it depicts the path of blood through each part. And so I'm gonna have you guys compare 2 methods of blood flow and then explain the comparisons in the form of short essays on a diagram handout, which I have emailed to you guys as well, and those are labeled. So just to go over that again, we're going to look at the heart diagram, look at the different the different paths of blood through each part, and then you guys are gonna compare 2 methods and explain their comparisons in the form of short essays on the diagram handout, which I have emailed to you guys. Okay, so this is the heart diagram, and let me show you guys really quick. And if you can't see it very well, you guys already have a copy of this emailed to you. So if you need like clarification on anything, just ask. Okay, so I'm going to give you about 15 minutes to complete your diagram handout for the 2 methods of the blood flow paths. And again, if you have any questions, just ask. So I'm gonna start the timer and go. Oh, also one more thing, both diagrams should have the same information because they're traveling in different paths, but it's gonna be the same method, not the same method, but it's gonna be the same what is the word? It's gonna be like the same information of how the blood gets there. So it's gonna be going in different directions, but it's gonna be the same method of how the blood gets there. So make sure that it's the same on both sides. I know that can kind of be confusing, so if you guys have any questions, again, just ask. And also, this information will be very useful to your heart diagram project, and that's why I chose to do this, because this will help you to already start getting an idea of how the blood where it flows, what paths it takes, and just things about the heart that's it's important for y'all's research. So just be aware of that. Okay, you guys, a couple more minutes. You guys should be getting towards the end of completing your essays on the diagram. And don't try to overcomplicate it. Like, just write down the steps. Okay, and that is time on that. So the 15 minutes are up. I just want to ask you guys a couple of questions, just to get you guys thinking, just about this project and these lessons. So, why do you guys think it's important to know the blood flow chart? So the answer to that question, you need to know the blood flow chart for your artificial heart, because if you don't know how the blood flows and how it circulates, then you're not going to be able to build an artificial heart, because you have to get that is a very important, is the circulation, because if there's no circulation, then there's no heart. Like, there's no, like, you just can't do that. And so that's a very important part of your project, like I already told you guys. And then the next question is, what are some concerns that you guys have with the artificial heart project? Because I just want everybody to be on the same page, and I just want to explain anything if you guys need any help. Okay, well, it's getting towards the end of class, and now would be the time to ask about anything that you're confused about from the lesson, as I just said. But if you guys don't have any questions, then that's going to be it for the day. Tomorrow, we're going to be identifying the constraints on an artificial heart design based on you guys' research, which will also help with your guys' project. And please come prepared with any questions for tomorrow, and thank you guys for participating. And again, if you didn't finish the diagram, then just finish it for homework. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But thank you guys.